Hey beautiful people, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well and staying happy and healthy. Obviously with all this been going on in the world, it is kind of hard, but here I am bringing you something that you can probably distract your mind. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead jump onto the video and show you my dupes. And the first one I'm going to show you is dupe for this bad boy right here. This is the Tatcha silk canvas, and this is what it looks like, and I'm sure some of you are very familiar. So this is the dupe I have, is e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, same name and almost the same concept. And excuse that little happening here because you know myself, I couldn't get a hold of myself and my finger, I guess. Well, as I noticed with this one, it did blur some of my pores, but obviously this one is it's really good for your skincare, but this one does not have any skincare, so because of that reason this always wins. But for the price of this one right here, $52, and the putty from e.l.f. is $8, so obviously for $8, yeah, the drugstore wins. So the second one that I wanted to show you is this one right here, the Hollywood Flawless Filter from Charlotte Tilbury. This one is at Charlotte Tilbury's website or Sephora or Nordstrom. It's $44. And dupe for that I found is this one right here, is L'Oreal Paris True Match Lotion right here, and let me show you the difference. Obviously the color is a little bit off because this color is like my skin tone. This one is True Match and this one is the Hollywood filter one. So but they do work almost the same way. They give you that glow to the skin. So as you can see, they are different color, but they do the same thing. They give you that glow to your skin. They do have another color to this. This one is the 902. I believe they have 3 and 4. If you want to get the darker color to your skin type, then you can get the darker tone. This one is kind of like true to my skin tone. This one is a little bit of a lighter color and giving me the highlight look. So yeah, this is what it looks like. So the next item I'm going to show you is 3 different foundation. I found dupe for all of these and they work exactly, if not, I wouldn't say pinpointed, but they have the same finishing. Okay, so the first product that I'm going to show you, I wanted to mention this product cost like expensive. That's all I'm gonna say. So when I first bought it, after a couple of months it dropped and it shattered, not shattered like the whole thing, the top bottle portion broke, so I had to just depot the whatever I could to a different pot. So I'm not gonna show you the exactly same bottle. I don't have it because it broke. I have to depot it, but I'll show you in the screen right here. So the foundation I'm talking about is a La Mer. So as you saw on the screen, the La Mer bottle, and this is the bottle I have right now, and I got it in shade 350 Honey. And still the shade right here is kind of not the same match for me, but I know I just make things work for my skin tone, so I mix and match things. The La Mer, I just can't find my color, and their color shades are they suck, but you know, I don't like the way they have all these colors. They don't have the darker shade. Bought them, and the La Mer prices, let me tell you right now, when I bought it, it was $110. Right now La Mer went up to $120. I know they have infused like skincare into this, but come on, $120 in a foundation and skincare. I mean, I guess if that's what you want to do, you can, but I don't know what got into me, and I bought this one. I bought this one in a win or whatever. I did spend $110 on this one. I got it from Nordstrom, so yeah, and I'm guilty of it. I did find a dupe for the same kind of texture, but this one does not have infused all the skincare into this, but this actually, the texture reminds me of this La Mer right here. And this is the Physician Formula, the Healthy Foundation. It has a SPF 50 or SPF 20, and my shade in this one is MW2. I mean, the color probably not going to be the same, but You just have to purchase this one, and if you have a La Mer or if you go to the Nordstrom counter, get a little sample. I don't know if you can get a sample now, but and you'll know what I'm talking about. I know La Mer has a little bit of different, like the skincare smell, which is lovely. I like it, but darn, you know, it's just $120. Who has time to pay for that much? I mean, some of us do. I did, but and this is why I'm here to tell you the dupes, right? So look at the La Mer color right here. This is the Physician formula, and this is La Mer right here. It does look like it matches me, but it does have red tone to it. I don't know if you can see it, but when I see it in person, it has like that pinky red tone to it. Okay, so the next item I found for dupe for this one is Nars Barcelona. That's my shade, and this one is the Sheer Glow. This was my go-to, and I used to love it. And I found the dupe for that is this one right here, the Neutrogena Hydra Boost Hydrating Tint. And this has a hyaluronic acid infused in it, and it helps moisturize and plumps. So this is a good, actually, foundation right here. Also, I have seen that this one does have the same texture or effect as the La Mer one that I just showed you. This is what is the dupe for the Nars Sheer Glow and the La Mer as well. So this one is $10 and La Mer was $120, and the Neutrogena $12.20 at Walgreens. Sometimes you can go to Walmart and Target, they're like $11 and use coupon or, you know, buy one get one half off. 120 versus $10 to $12, I would buy that, and if it does the same thing. The Sheer Glow is $47. The next product I have is the same thing, foundation. This one is the Power Fabric Giorgio Armani. This one is 60 some dollars. And I found the dupe is this one right here, the True Match Lumi from L'Oreal, and my color is the W4 Warm Natural Beige. They are pretty much hand to hand the same thing. So if you're looking for this type of foundation and don't want to spend $60-70, look no far. So now we're gonna jump into the concealer. The concealer dupe I found for is Too Faced Born This Way multi-use concealer. Is this one right here, is e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer, and they work the same thing. They give you the same finishing. Also, if you are looking to buy the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric, this one also does the same thing. Is this one right here, the e.l.f. This one is $6, I believe. So this one is $29 and this one is $34. I'm just looking it up, so that's why I'm distracted from this side to this side. The next thing I want to show you is the same thing, the concealer. And the concealer I have here is a Forever Skin corrector from Dior, and my shade in this one is 2W0. I found a dupe for Revlon Candid Concealer right here. This has skincare built into it, as this one too. So, and they do look almost the same. This one was $30 and this one is $5+.
I haven't seen my wife all day. How's that?
The next part I wanted to show you is setting the under eye. Obviously, I don't set the whole face, but if I did, I also have a dupe for that. If you do, if you are looking for something affordable and you are trying to set your whole face, then I do also have a dupe for that for you. But since I don't do this whole face setting, I do have a dupe for the ones that I do use, which is Nars. This one right here, the Blurring Translucent Crystal Powder right here. I have a dupe for that is this one right here from Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder. That's what it calls. And this one actually does brighten under eye, and it sets the dupe for this one is that. And price for this one $37, and for the Essence Brighten Up powder, you can get them from Ulta. It's $4.99. So the next item I have here, if you are looking for the dupe, exact kind of dupe, if not better, is Huda Beauty baking powder. I love this. This one is the Pound Cake. This has a little bit scent to it, which it doesn't bother me. I know the scent is kind of like, reminds me of when you go to Dubai, you will kind of smell this type of smell. So it doesn't bother me. A lot of people does not like the, smell. And so the dupe I have here is Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. And I got this shade in Fair Clear 05. And this one does the same thing. But if you don't like the smell, you will love this one. So the Huda Beauty Usually at Sephora it's $35. This one sometimes give and take $5+. Now if you're looking for press setting powder, I do have this one as NYX Finishing Powder. This one reminds me of a Bare Mineral powder. This is the Nars Laguna and Orgasm duo right here. And this packaging is old packaging. As you can see, it's like all gunky and all that. So the dupe I have is from ILF, and this one is the cream product, which is even better. And tell me if it doesn't remind you of this one right here that I just showed you. Packaging wise, they're almost the same looking. This is ILF, this is Nars, and look at it. This is the cream version, this is the powder version. I think I like this one much better than the powder version. Don't get me wrong, I like the powder version, but I also do like the cream as well. So the Nars duo over here on Nars website is $24, and the ILF duo that I found on their website, the ILF website, is $4 and $6. So yeah, definitely 34 to, or whatever I said, to $4 or $5, you know. So the next thing I have is a Charlotte Tilbury powder bronzer right here. I have the special packaging because I bought them last year during the Christmas time, but this is what I have, and I have the duo for the bronzer and the highlight. But just for the bronzer, I'm going to show you the color. This color is kind of light for me, but this is too. So the dupe for is the number 7, and you can find this one at Target. And I got the number 7 bronzer caramel, and this is what it looks like. So this one is the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the bronzer from the number 7 bronzer. And I mean, you can really tell because the Charlotte is very light, as I told you. You know, her bronzer for my skin tone was so light version. She just came up with her bronzer color, different colors, which I'm very happy with. But yeah, but it does kind of remind me of the same textures. This one is kind of a little expensive for drugstore. This is $12.99 at Target. For the special packaging, I paid $75, but normally they're $68 at Sephora versus $12.99. Contour part, this one right here is from Charlotte Tilbury. This one is $38 at Sephora, and the dupe for I found is Wet n Wild. It's like a couple dollars, and this one is more like cool tone versus the wand, the Charlotte Tilbury wand is more like warm tone. So this one is Charlotte Tilbury, this one is the Wet n Wild. But once you start blending them, you can really tell. And as you can see, once you start blending them, these are cream type of products, so obviously they're gonna blend down to almost nothing and give you a little bit of contour vibe. Wet n Wild is like $4.49 to $3.93 from Walmart, $35 versus $3.49. So now the cream version of bronzer. The bronzer I recently bought is the Tower 28. This is the one. And I kind of found a dupe for that. I don't know if they still sell this one, but this is what I had. Is from Maybelline Dream Bouncy Bronzer. This one is $7.50 at Walmart. This one is $20. I mean, they're not too bad. This one is a little warm, and this one's more like a bronzy color. I was trying to get the natural one, but they always sell out, and I got the 28 when they were on sale at Sephora, so I couldn't get my hands on the natural colors, so I got that one. The texture does the same thing. So this is the Tower 28. This one is the Maybelline. This one's $7.49. This one is $20. So this is what it looks like. And since there are a lot of product, I couldn't just put it all into one video. And I really appreciate that you guys keep coming back and watch my video. Thank you so much for staying tuned and watching my video. All right, guys, so I'm going to go and get to the part 2. And so stay tuned for the part 2. This is a part 1. So I will see you on my part 2 video.